Well, hello again, folks. I just wanted to let you know where I was at in the process of this agency building that I am trying to do. I am very much at the beginning of this process, pretty much. As far as the agency building, what I'm trying to do is actually approach this with the strictly trying to be like strictly from the agency building aspect, not the producer aspect, for a few reasons that I'm not going to get into right at the moment. But one of them essentially is I have this theory or goal to not trade my time for money. I think that that's one of these sciences to success that wealthy people have figured out, that you need to put systems in place that allow you to not trade your time one for one for money. So that's what I'm trying to do. Also, I have a lot of other theories just on where entrepreneurship is at right now with the digital, where we're at digitally. And I think that there's just a ton of opportunities to be able to kind of piece together a lot of outsourced work for the digital age. So that's what I'm doing right now. I got back relicensed as an agent a few months ago. I was licensed, I think 6 years ago, worked with a captive agency. They were working, we were in hotel rooms, 12-hour days, 7 days a week, working to the bone. It was miserable. I hated it and I quit. There's no way I was going to spend my life doing that. Fast forward a little bit. I have a lot of other experience in entrepreneurship, but mostly with blue collar and really just kind of high capital, many tools, lots of investments to do. So once COVID hit and my father passed away, so it really solidified the importance of life insurance for me. Fortunately, my parents they planned ahead and they were protected. My mother was able to retire early, pay off her house, and yeah, just kind of, be able to be well prepared for that and not be in a sticky situation. So when COVID hit, I decided to go back to the insurance industry because I knew that this was shifting towards being able to do it more digitally and remote. So I started off, I started off with not really knowing who I was going to work with. I just put out a couple feelers. Somebody actually reached out to me, offered to, their IMO or whatever paid for me to get the training. I got relicensed. Well, I decided I was only going to do digital. They did not have the resources that I needed. And just the training was non-existent. I'm sure a lot of you have experienced this too. Uplines are important, and most of them suck out there. There's very little training. And also just from the business standpoint, I have a bachelor's in management. I'm getting my master's in business administration right now. So I have a bit of knowledge on the business side of things, and I really think that there's a ton of opportunity right now in this industry. I think it's changing. I think that there's a lot of benefits as far as selling digital products, very little overhead. Initial costs are really, really almost non-existent if you just want to do it the producer way. As far as the agency, what I'm trying to do is really actually figure out what it takes to be able to outsource the building of an agency. And right now, I've basically been posting on a lot of these Facebook groups that I'm on. Thank you guys. You've been a huge, huge resource as far as just figuring out where to research. There's also a lot of salespeople in that industry. So I've had a lot of messages from people trying to get me to look at their systems or work for them. But basically what I'm trying to do is I've gone through, I have a long list of all of the recommendations from Facebook and also just some of the ads from Instagram and all this other stuff. I mean, if you know how marketing works, like once you start looking into these things, ads pop up everywhere. So what I am in the process of doing right now is I actually have an Excel spreadsheet going with all of the different resources that have been recommended to me through Facebook. A lot of these are CRMs, but they're also marketing programs. They're also lead generation or lead vendors, lead generation systems, but it's really overwhelming. And a lot of this stuff doesn't have good information. A lot of these, they don't even tell you specifically what you're paying for. It's just coaching and lessons, and with some very, very menial guarantees So what I'm trying to do is I'm in the process of going through, I'm researching all of these, building up a Excel web sheet as far as links, what they're offering, what some of their prices are. I've got 3 different, I don't want to call them interviews, but I'm jumping on Zoom with a couple people from some of the more well-known ones out there, or I should say the ones that post a lot on Facebook. I've got a couple of meetings with those guys that I'm going to be recording and posting, hopefully with their permission, because I want to be able to put these resources out there for other people, because I know, I mean, there's been a lot of interest in this just from the Facebook feeds. And I really do think we're finally at that point in the economy in this industry where we really can shift. And I'm putting all of my eggs into the digital or telesales basket, because I think there's plenty of proof out there that there's a need for insurance. That's not an issue. There's definitely proof that people are comfortable doing this over the phone, although not a lot of people are doing it. I mean, people do their mortgages, people do car insurance, property, all of that over the phone. So I think it's really just a little shift in advertising and opinions, along with the digital advancements of being able to do digital signatures or voice signatures. So I'm pretty much put all of my eggs in that basket as far as building the systems, because honestly, once the leads are coming in and you've paid for that, I mean, people are paying, these top producers are paying $1,500 or $2,500 a week on leads. And real simple math, as far as looking at long term, these systems, from what I've researched, the highest end, where somebody will literally come in, build your website, SEO, lead generation, landing pages, blogs, videos, all of this stuff. I mean, people will do this for a couple $1,000s a month. So at the end of the year, you know, if you put these systems in place, and these are for multiple agents, like they're guaranteeing you a lot more than what you're going to get paying your couple $1,000s a week for leads. At least that's my business spidey sense coming in. I just watched that movie, but I am very convinced that there are better ways of doing that. So this is what I'm doing. I would really love if you guys had any more like kind of ideas, I would love you to put them in the comment as far as what's important to you in building an agency. What would you like to know if you're just starting out? What are some of the lessons that you've learned? Do you think I'm totally off base as far as being able to go digital? But yeah, I would really like to just bring people in on this experience. I haven't found a lot of resources like this, so I guess I'm trying to create them myself. But I've got a lot of work to do. I've already done quite a bit. Like I said, I'm going to be doing these interviews with people. I would, you know, just basically going to try to ask them some questions as a novice agency builder that hopefully you guys might have too. So hopefully you'll join me. Hopefully you'll comment, subscribe, you know, do the whole thing, subscribe. Hopefully this is, you know, I'm trying to make this specific for agency building right now. And I know there's a few people out there that are interested in this. So I am compiling this information. It's probably going to take a while because, like I said, I'm a master's student right now, and I have a paper that's due tomorrow that I haven't started, and I have an econ exam that's due the next day that I also haven't started. So I've got a few things on my plate, but really trying to focus on this agency building and just really trying to sort through at this stage right now, trying to sort through all of the possible tools for agency building, marketing, lead generations, customer resource management, which is super broad topic. But that's where I'm at. I just wanted to bring you on the updates. I've got most of everything that you have heard as far as the systems and companies in place. I've got them. I am doing my research. I'm going to compare them, and I'm going to try to let you guys all know in a more succinct way. So look for that. Also look for some of the interviews from some of these organizations. So, all right, that's all I've got for now. I hope that you guys found some value. Hope that you guys will find some value. And if you do, please subscribe and share and comment, especially comment. I would really listen. I'm not trying to act like I know what I'm doing. I'm trying to figure this out. So a lot of you guys have way more experience than I do. I think probably a lot of people kind of are wanting to do a very similar thing. So if we can all kind of come together and make it easier for each other, that's what I'm hoping to do. But I need your help. So yeah, that's all I've got for now. like, subscribe, share. I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.